Double poling is a technique that is used on flat ground or downhills when the skier's momentum becomes too fast to comfortably do the diagonal stride. In this technique, the poles are planted together at or just forward of the ski bindings, and then the abdominal muscles are used to bring the skier down onto the poles while the skier's weight is distributed evenly over both skis. In this way, the abdominal crunch is used to initiate a firm push backward with the ski poles. As the poles reach their maximum extension to the rear, the skier rises, and the poles are brought forward quickly to set up for the next push. In this overhead view, Reese demonstrates the pole plant. Notice how the pole tips hit the snow beside, or just forward, of where the ski boot clips into the bindings. In this shot, Reese demonstrates the movement of the double pole technique, so the viewer can easily see the mechanisms at work. The initial pole plant is accompanied by the abdominal crunch. Notice how the knees are only slightly bent at the bottom of the crunch, and how all of the power of the upper body is directed into the push straight backward on the poles. As the extension of the poles is complete, the skier rises from the crunch, and the poles are quickly and naturally brought forward to reset for the next push. There are variants of this technique that a more advanced skier will use to make the entire effort more explosive. Notice how, prior to the pole plant, the skiers rise up almost tiptoe and then sink down onto the poles while initiating the abdominal crunch in a single fluid and explosive motion. Here, we see Reese traveling at normal rhythm down the trail and demonstrating the switch from diagonal stride to double poling technique as he gains momentum on a downsloping section of trail. Generally, with the double pole technique, there is no kick phase, but instead, because of the skier's inherent speed, all of the momentum is maintained by the pole push alone. As with all things, however, there are exceptions to this general rule, and in the next scene, Reese will demonstrate a double pole technique that is accompanied by a kick on either the right or left ski.